Brian, are you there? Brian.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Mike?
I'm so excited to have you here.
Hello, hello.
Brian, you have had an exciting week. What happened on Thursday? How much money did you make on Thursday?
It was another $17,000.
$17,000 on Thursday. Can you it's a kind of crazy place to start. So let's zoom back to the beginning. When you first joined us, what was your level of expertise when it came to getting free traffic from the search engines?
It was pitiful.
All
Not
right, great.
kidding. It was just like it was very, very, very low in terms of SEO. I had hired it out, and I'd always relied on paid search, probably for 90% of my income, for at least quite some time. So I felt really frustrated, and I just felt like SEO was this impassable wall.
How do you feel about it now?
I feel like anything's possible.
Now we just started with Jimmy there. You've learned a ton from Greg. You've also learned a ton from Jimmy.
Yes, sir, I have. Jimmy's an amazing guy, and what he said was absolutely true. Jimmy and Greg, all you guys are brilliant. So I mean, I'm just so grateful because I'm like a sponge. You know, I'm Mr. 50 questions,
Yeah.
but uh, but I also take action on the questions that I ask because I don't have time to waste, and nor do you guys. So I mean, I'm after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because it's crazy to me here. You made the salary of a doctor who's doing very well last year. You made over $200,000 last year, but in your first year joining us, but you've really turned it on in 2014. Uh, uh, just $17,000 a few days ago. I think that your best month so far in the $40,000 range.
Yeah,
Can we get inside? A lot of your sites are client sites, so we can't show your client sites. I understand that, but it's pretty similar to what you're seeing with Jimmy's stuff in terms of this search engine domination. You're now getting into putting out your own products and some affiliate marketing yourself. What I want to do is I'm going to pull up one of my listings right here. I just moved to Nashville, and so me and Greg, Nashville, Nashville, Tennessee, which is a top 25 city in America. I've never asked you this, Brian. Are you using the Your City SEO technique? Do you rank for one of your cities SEO?
I rank for three cities all right across the region that I'm in. I'm actually number one for I don't know, probably half a dozen terms. I'm like top three for 12 or 15 terms.
Okay. Can you explain this idea behind the Your City SEO concept and why it's so powerful?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, number one, it positions you. I mean, it positions you as the leader. It basically makes a statement without you having to say anything. Hey, I mean, I think this is kind of ironic. You know, looking here at NashvilleSEO.org, you guys are number one, right? But then you look just at the paid listing just above. It says Nashville SEO firm. Uh, just if you scroll up a little bit on that right there, it says no contracts, just results. I find it ironic. Guys, for those listening, I'm not paid to say this. I mean, I'm just being blunt. I'm being real. They're touting just results, but they can't even display in the first page of Google. And honestly, Mike is like crushing the competition, and that's the point. I mean, that's exactly what's happening with us. Is, you know what? Rather than just spend money on paid ads like I used to do, and then tell people, oh, we can get you results, where people used to say, well, how come you're not organically ranked at the top? Don't you know what you're doing? I
Yeah.
just kind of took it as a challenge. I'm like, you know what? We need to be at the top. So we're at the top. For like, I think I had like a third of the first page a while back, but I haven't even touched it. Just been lazy. I'm like, well, okay, it's there. You
Yeah.
know?
And it's really the best business card in the world is your iPhone because somebody asks what you do, and this is on the consulting side of things. We're going to get deeper and deeper into affiliate marketing. We started with a couple of $1 million affiliate websites. This is just showing you the power, and there really is power. Like you, Brian, I think I could just drop you off anywhere in the world with a laptop. And you'd have a five-figure per month business in 60 days. Do you think that that's true? If you just started absolutely from scratch just with a laptop and a little bit of seed money, do you think that you could hit five figures per month in 60 days, let's say?
I'd say 60 to 90. Well, it depends on the niche, but 60 to 90 for quite a few niches. I'm pretty confident in that. And you know, I'm launching new sites even as we speak. That's exactly my goal in that time frame. And you know, I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it's possible. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
that's terrific. So to give an idea here, what Brian's talking about is this is my website. Greg ranked it. It's number one, NashvilleSEO.org. Number two is my video. Number three, this will also give you a better idea of what I look like. I guess I should have pulled up a picture of myself. But anyways, this is my website. This is my video. This is my Facebook page. This is my Foursquare page, and this is my Yelp page. So we're number one, number two, number three, number four, and number five. But we're not stopping there. I just moved to Nashville a couple months back in August. We actually have the number 7 listing is our Weebly page right here. And then Jimmy did this. And then the number 10 listing is my LinkedIn page. But it doesn't stop there. If you go to page 2, we've got some more sites waiting in the wings here. So let's see. Here's my SlideShare page. So that would be the 8th one that we're setting up for page 1. The 9th one right here is my Vimeo video. And then either on page 3 or page 4, I think I might have one more listing. Yep, here it is. This is one more video for me. Actually, me and Jimmy Kelly filmed this video live to show people. Let me ask you this, by the way, folks in the audience. Would you find it valuable to watch over my shoulder, over Greg's shoulder, and over Jimmy's shoulder as we created all of this right here and ranked it from scratch, just from the very beginning? I was going to say the number one, but we're already getting so many yeses here. Okay, great. Well, keep that in mind for the end of the event. So this is a powerful strategy. And Brian, clients can really be worth a lot of money. A lot of people don't realize that there might be a 5-figure per month paycheck just sitting right out there that they could just almost just reach out and just pick it up and grab it. A 5-figure paycheck that you can just deposit in your bank and that will clear. Is that reality? I mean, can you really even make 5 figures per month from even just one client?
Absolutely, because I'm currently doing it. And I think it's so, I mean, just to be perfectly clear to everyone, you know, what you just asked, the question is, how do you think that'd be valuable to look over your shoulder? Well, that's exactly what I've done. I mean, there's no real rocket science here. You guys are an answer to prayer. Honestly, the Lord has just completely blessed us with this group, because that's exactly what I've done here in my little home office, is just look over your shoulder. Greg has been my coach, you've been my coach, Jimmy's been my coach, and I just watch these videos over and over and over. And I'm like, okay, all right, you know, and then we got these webinars that we've had to be able to, you know, ask questions, and just, it's like, it's current, it's fresh. It's not like, oh, okay, got some videos and I'm good. You know, I hope nothing changes in the next 6 months. You guys are just on it. You're there. And I feel, number one, that I'm not alone. Number two, that, and I told you this privately, Mike, and I'm going to show this again publicly. This is the single most valuable course and product I've ever bought. And I've spent at least $35,000 in products over the last few years, but not an exaggeration. So I don't want to sound hypey. I'm excited too, because this has been life-changing for my wife and my little one. I mean, life is very different, and we're so blessed to know you guys, honestly.
I really appreciate it. And it's funny because Brian, to give you a backstory on how Brian wound up on this event, he just called me to talk about something that we've been talking about last week. And I mentioned I was going to be on this event, and he just volunteered to come on. So I feel blessed to have you on this event. And I want to bring out something else. One of your big keys, and Greg likes to talk about this when it comes to you, you really ask a lot of questions. And we're taught in school that it's not questions that we're rewarded for in school, it's answers that we're rewarded for in school. It's kind of being a know-it-all or knowing trivia. But really, once you're inside of our little club here, it's the question asking and then putting those questions into action. That's where the real money's at. Do you agree with that, Brian?
I really do. I do ask a lot of questions, but you know what? I get a lot of great answers here. I mean, what is that worth? Holy cow. I mean, we're so grateful that in the last 16 weeks, we've done like 6 figures. It's like over $100,000.
In the last how many weeks have you done 6 figures?
It's about 16 weeks.
16 weeks, 6 figures. Yeah, and you really have your eye of the tiger to get to that 6-figure per month level.
Yes, sir.